Kaiser Friedrich Hohenzollern IV, born the 18th of October 1831 in Germany. Son and first eligible child of then Prince Wilhelm Hohenzollern I and Augusta via imperial parenting agreement, not marriage. Augusta was the half-sister of Wilhelm I's life partner Borus Schklgruber, therefore Friedrich IV was Borus' nephew. His only eligible sibling was Prince Alois Hohenzollern, born the 7th of June 1837. Alois' mother was Maria Schklgruber, who was also the half-sister of Wilhelm I's life partner Borus. That caused Prince Friedrich IV and Prince Alois to be paternal brothers and maternal cousins. Maria was very briefly Monarch of Iraq before Prince Alois was born. Prince Friedrich IV planned a holiday to Gippsland in his 20s to visit the birthplace of his grandmother Princess Louise and uncle Kaiser Friedrich Wilhelm IV. It was very carefully planned, with word sent ahead organizing the necessary accommodation and other details for the trip. He signed a no-marriage royal parenting agreement with a female called Victoria, intending to perhaps attempt his first child whilst on holiday depending on the circumstances. They left Germany for Gippsland in 1857, intending to holiday in the old 1 million-plus population city of Yarragon. Whilst they were in transit, the entire city of Yarragon and its surrounding towns were destroyed by arson starting January 1858. When Prince Friedrich arrived there was nothing left, not even one building left standing. He was devastated and tried to help out where he could. It was a bizarrely safe place for him to attempt to have a child, so the pregnancy went ahead. Then Prince Friedrich IV's only child, Prince Wilhelm Hohenzollern II, was born the 27th of January 1859 in Morwell, City of Yarragon, in the region now known as Gippsland, Victoria, Australia. They waited until Victoria and Wilhelm II were well enough to travel and headed back to Germany with the new prince and the bad news to the other members of my royal family about Yarragon. In 1861, Kaiser Friedrich Wilhelm IV, who was conceived in Yarragon and born in what is now Bayside, Melbourne, died. His brother became Kaiser Wilhelm I and his vision-impaired nephew became Crown Prince Friedrich IV. My royal Hohenzollern family monarchy was then added to the German constitution on the 18th of January 1871. In around 1880, Prince Wilhelm II was diagnosed unable to have children. After a series of public meetings held in a hired venue in Berlin, his uncle Prince Alois was rightfully named his nephew's heir under my monarchy rules. The lack of an official Hohenzollern family conference venue in Berlin was then discussed, with a design began during the series of meetings. It was developed into a concept for a building called the Riot, a palace with apartment for Prince Alois to raise an eligible child in one quadrant, with a family conference centre designed to be a tribute to Wilhelm I as the entrance and centrepiece. Then 3 other quadrants signifying Friedrich IV, Wilhelm II, and a 4th to be named after Prince Alois' first eligible child. Construction began on the Riot in 1884. In the meantime, some organized crime terrorist elements in Europe had come up with an illegal alternative plan to keep the dual monarchy. The plan was to murder Wilhelm II and abduct his father Crown Prince Friedrich IV. Then force Friedrich IV to marry a female officially whilst held captive and have 2 eligible children to keep the dual monarchy going, as if a condition of him being released afterwards. Security had to be intensely tightened around my royal family at the time. Prince Alois had changed his surname to Hitler when his mother Maria married and became Mrs. Maria Hitler. When Prince Alois married Clara Polzel in 1885, she became Princess Clara Hitler the Hohenzollern by family naming convention, Crown Prince Friedrich IV's sister-in-law. They then had their first child together named Prince Edmund Hitler the Hohenzollern, born in 1886 when the Riot was under construction. Friedrich Hohenzollern IV became Kaiser on the 9th of March 1888, the day his father Kaiser Wilhelm I died. His brother Prince Alois took Clara and Edmund on holidays to Gippsland after his father's funeral to take a break in his grief. Whilst they were gone, a series of apparent attempts to abduct or harm Wilhelm II and the new Kaiser occurred. People also started pretending Kaiser Friedrich IV had to select a female to marry to have more children. He was also suffering from bad health due to an allergy he was unaware of at the time, stress and grief. Kaiser Friedrich IV abdicated to his only child, who became Kaiser Wilhelm II, on the 15th of June 1888, after a reign of only 99 days. It was to stop organized crime speculation about the murder of his son, his own abduction, and illegal imprisonment. He reverted to the title former Kaiser Prince Friedrich Hohenzollern IV. When Prince Alois returned to Germany, he was informed he was Crown Prince Hohenzollern due to the abdication. The new Crown Prince then informed my royal family that they had a new addition to the family. New Prince Adolf Hitler the Hohenzollern, born in Gippsland, also known as Yarra Yallo to indigenous locals, on the 20th of April 1889. There was also the sad news that he had a deceased born twin, who was buried in Moe Memorial Cemetery in Gippsland. Friedrich IV babysat Edmund and Adolf every day, before announcing he was retiring from royal family life in Germany in 1890. He then informed my royal family he intended to leave and spend the rest of his life in what is now known as Gippsland, Victoria, Australia. He was unmarried in his lifetime. He experienced better health after he settled in Gippsland, due to the lack of availability of a particular food leading to him becoming aware of an allergy. He was well known and respected, building a twin-building forest residence to live in near what is now the town of Erika, amongst others. He died in Gippsland in June 1916, aged 84. Respectfully buried in Moe Memorial Cemetery, Gippsland, near the deceased born twin of then Prince Adolf. His sarcophagus in my royal family crypt in Germany depicts him laying at rest in a pose that matches the view of the mountains north of Moe from his gravesite. He posed for photographs of the carving that became his sarcophagus before he moved to Gippsland in 1890. He left instructions that when he died, his empty sarcophagus was to be revealed in my royal family crypt.